Things change, just like we do. Well, I'm going to be sharing, anytime you hear music, it's going to be from my CD, The Calling of Our Time. And it's original music that really sprang out of a lot of this work and dialogue, and I call it inspirational jazz because it's the opportunity to think about our oneness in a different way, a more visible way. This is called Sing with the Spirit. You can clap if you want. Got it. We have come to this meeting place now. Come to this meeting place now. Come to this meeting place now. And our hearts are open wide. Our hearts are open wide. Our hearts are open wide now. I'm gonna sing with the Spirit, sing with the Spirit, sing with the Spirit of love. I'll sing with the Spirit, sing with the Spirit, I'll sing with the Spirit of love. We have come to renew our faith now. Come to renew our faith now. Come to renew our faith now. Let your heart be open. Let your heart be open. Let your heart be open wide now. Do what? And we'll sing with the Spirit. Share with the Spirit. Serve with the Spirit of love. We can sing with the Spirit and we'll share with the Spirit and we'll serve with the Spirit of love. We're ready for change to come. Anybody? Ready for change to come. Ready for our change to come now. And our hearts are open. Yes, our hearts are open. Our hearts stay open wide now. And we'll sing with the Spirit. We'll even dance with the Spirit. And we'll live with the Spirit of love. You can sing with the Spirit and you can dance with the Spirit and you can live with the Spirit of love. Now try to sing with me. Sing with the Spirit. Sing with the Spirit. Sing with the Spirit of love. One more time. Now sing with the Spirit. Sing with the Spirit. Sing with the Spirit of love. Come on and sing. Yeah. Thank you. I need to take you on the road with me. Take you on the road. We'll warm up as we go along. I am Gullah on my mother's side from South Carolina. We are a mixture of tribes from many different African countries and cultures that were brought here and enslaved to the coast of Charleston. I am Masa, from Cameroon. I am a Kili and Kota from Gabon. I have a mother, the founding mother of our land, named Rose, who was born circa 1834. It's a proud heritage that I have only recently learned about, and so much of my work about diversity and dealing with new cultures and people who have moved to this area and have had to adapt and adjust has been about understanding this immigrant experience, if you will, this moving from one world, from one culture, from one kind of life to another, and how we adapt and how we change so that we get to the point of even accepting things as they are now and sometimes forgetting what we went through in order for things to be as they are today. So the Gullahs, how many of you know about Gullahs, Geechees? You've heard the term, yes. It is believed that it was a mixture of African peoples brought over either through the islands where they stopped or directly to the coast of South Carolina. They retained a lot of their Africanisms, their food, and some of the superstitions and whatever. And they have a patois that they speak, and they're considered in a lot of ways within the African American culture to be, or they certainly had been considered to be rural and a little on the lower level because they were different. But I, as I've written about in Multicolored Memories of a Black Southern Girl, began to think that maybe since all these different people ended up being gathered and coming together in this country, that there was a role in the culture in each of these tribes for certain ones to be the storytellers, the ones who lead the culture, the ones who go out and travel to the others and tell the stories of their experience and gather the stories of the other's experience. And maybe that there's a spirit wind that flared up in me to begin this journey of being an oral historian, of telling my story, of listening to other stories, and watching how we are transformed by remembering just how far we've come. So this is not going to be, as you see, a typical history presentation. What gave you that? Because if you look at me, I'm still not a lover of history. I am more interested in what history teaches us in terms of where we were and where we end up. Not only what we experienced, but how we changed. Not only how things changed, but what goes on in us individually that helps us to transform and become better as we go along. So in words, in music, in videos, this is what we're going to explore for our time together this morning. But let's look at where we are now, because I find this very interesting. Every time I start doing the research of diversity here, it amazes me.